So I'm in West London today. I've got my apron on and walking to a ballerina's house. Yasmine is a principal ballerina at the Royal Ballet, and together we're going to cook in her flat just round the corner. So I'll be honest, I've never met a ballerina before, not least cooked with one, and I don't know what Yasmine wants to cook, but I'll soon find out. This is exciting.
I'm so excited.
Come on in, me too.
I don't know why, but it feels like a sort of episode of Come Dine With Me.
I know,
doesn't it?
I've always wanted to do one of those.
Right. Thanks for having me today.
Yes, my pleasure.
Brilliant.
So, we've got everything all set up. So I'm going to be making pasta alle vongole with you.
Yeah.
And I say pasta alle vongole because usually it's spaghetti alle vongole, but I love it doing it with linguine because I find it sort of holds on to the flavours a lot better. So, we have a ton of garlic.
This is, can I just say, we're in a kitchen that's absolutely spotlessly clean and very well organised.
Oh, good.
I love how you've rolled the garlic up.
I know. You know what? I think that's the ballerina training, you know, having everything kind of all organised.
It's very, very, very well organised.
So,
talk me through.
Okay, so we've got our clams, kilo of clams today. And what I do is I soak them in water with a little bit of salt during the day before cooking them in the evening. And the reason for that is you can see that the clams release a ton of sand.
Yes.
So then what I'll do is we'll rinse it out, get rid of the sand, and hopefully they've released the majority of the sand. We can pick out, you know, you see the clams start opening up as well.
Yes.
Shows that they're healthy clams, so that's always a good sign. So wash the clams through, rough chops half of this parsley, chop up half of the garlic that I've just now sort of bowled over.
Ruined the order.
Ruined the lineup. And some chili flakes.
Great.
And that is what we call soffritto in Italian. And the Italian connection is my husband.
Right.
He's from Milan. So he's actually taught me how to cook this dish. And dare I say it, I'm now the master of cooking the dish better than him.
If your husband's Italian, what is your origins really?
I'm half Persian, half Belgian.
Wow.
Born in London.
Wow.
Born and raised.
Okay.
Yeah.
Raised in this location.
Yes.
Oh, amazing.
Exactly. Yes.
And we're actually cooking in your parents' flat, aren't we?
That's right.
Because space.
They have more space, exactly. Yes. So they very kindly let me use their kitchen this afternoon.
Well, that's very kind of them. And so I'm really happy to get going.
Yeah.
You can tell me how to cook it because I've never cooked it with someone who knows such, a lot about pasta vongole.
Okay, exciting. Okay, so I would start we can start rough chopping
Are you bothered about the stalks?
No, for the soffritto, for the vongole, not bothered about stalks. If anything, it kind of adds to the flavour.
Right.
And then with the other half, we can be a little bit more fine-tuned with it.
So this is going to get cooked and then the other half is going to be... Okay,
exactly.
Cool.
So,
and what happens to the clams now then?
So now we are going to get rid of all this sand.
So when did you buy the clams?
This morning.
This morning?
Yes.
Locally?
Locally, yes.
That's a big old clam.
That is a massive one. I know that doesn't always happen.
Did it say where they were from, the clams?
Gosh, I think they get them in the UK. I'm not sure exactly. It might be the sort of south coast. But I get them from Whole Foods, just on High Street, Kensington.
Yeah, amazing. Well, lucky us. You know what? So I didn't say it in our communication organising this recording.
Yeah.
As this is one of my top 3 dishes.
No way.
Yes.
Oh, good.
Because I feel like it's so simple and yet so sort of...
It's wholesome. It's cozy.
Comforting.
Yeah, exactly.
And I ate this in Naples once.
Oh, nice.
With a Nepalese family, and I just thought, right, this is how to make pasta.
Good. I hope that any Italians watching will not be judging because they're so particular on the right way to do it. But the interesting thing is
this parsley fine enough?
That's perfect. Oh my God, that's very professional. Okay. That's amazing. Actually, that would be better for our actual dish because that's so good. Why don't we just do even less roughly, even more roughly chopped for the soffritto?
Chopped up to
it's literally perfectly chopped.
More rough. Yeah. Right, bigger, like that.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay. Great.
Perfect.
Okay.
Perfect.
This is a very quick dish to cook, right?
It is, but it has to be done with precision. So,
okay, we've got finely chopped parsley and roughly chopped parsley.
Yes.
Perfect garlics.
Yes, and then we can also chop up these garlics as well. Again, roughly chopped. Doesn't need to be finely chopped.
4 of them.
4 of them.
The bigger ones or the smaller ones? I love how you
do
set
the
this
smaller
out.
ones,
Okay.
and then the bigger ones we'll save for our actual dish.
I'll just roughly chop these up.
Perfect. I love that you're doing the chopping. I love it so fast as well.
Is your husband a good cook?
He is. He's a fantastic cook.
Does he cook just Italian?
No, we do a little bit of everything.
Okay.
We cook a lot on the weekends together. I'm kind of more the weekday chef. I tend to get home earlier.
Yep.
We cook a lot of healthy, high vegetable, high protein dishes because he's always forever on a diet, whereas I'm always, that's perfect. Okay. That's fantastic. I'm always doing my best to keep
just wash my hands.
Eating because we do so much exercise at the Royal Opera House that I need the calories. So I always have like an extra piece of bread and butter and cheese on the side of our dinner, and he's always kind of avoiding the
What does your husband do?
He works in private equity.
Okay.
Yeah.
So have you always been a ballerina?
I have always been a ballerina.
So I've never met a ballerina before.
Really?
I've never done ballet.
Okay.
But so I'm really especially fascinated about your life as a ballerina.
Okay.
So how does it work, the day for you as a ballerina?
So an average day would look like waking up. I wake up around sort of 7 a.m. with my husband. I go to the kitchen. I always make a big breakfast for myself. I never skip breakfast.
So what would you eat?
So normal, at the moment I've been doing kefir with, so I've been going down a rabbit hole with gut health lately. Yes. So kefir with pomegranate, blueberries, kiwi, flaxseed, pumpkin seeds, so all the seeds.
Okay.
Hemp, all of that good stuff.
Yep.
Coffee, glass of water first thing when I wake up. Oats as well. Another day, if I have a bit more time, I'll make toast. We home make bread as well during the weekend, sourdough loaves. And then I'll have like eggs with avocado, again, sunflower seeds, pumpkin seeds on that.
Lots of seeds.
Lots of seeds.
Yes, this is good.
And then I'll head to the Opera House.
We're just boiling this water in this pan.
Yes, we're boiling water here.
What time does work start for a ballerina then?
We start, if we have an early stage rehearsal, 9:30 in the morning, and that's with a ballet class. If we don't have a stage rehearsal, 10:30 is the starting time, usually because we'll have a show the night before, so it gives us a bit more time to lie in. Ballet class, start of the day. That's like medicine. Warm up your body because we use our bodies. Our bodies are our tools.
Yes.
So 10:30 ballet class.
Are you learning something new in ballet class, or are you doing like
Good
practice?
question. Ballet class is routine, it's practice. Okay. So we start with a bunch of exercises. We hold onto a bar, we start working our legs, sort of bend our knees, work our ankles, start getting the heart rate up. And then after sort of half-hour exercise series on the bar, we go into the center work. That's usually when you'll see the ladies put pointe shoes on. Okay. And the exercises continue in the center without the support of the bar. And we start working up to like jumping and, really getting the blood pumping. And everyone's all sweaty and, hard work has been taken place. And then rehearsals begin from midday until 6:30.
Wow.
An hour break for lunch.
That's
and kind
a
of
long
15-minute breaks every so often. Yeah, it's pretty hard going.
So do you get fed there at lunchtime by the Royal Ballet?
Yeah, so we have a canteen at the Royal Opera House, which is amazing. But I tend to make extra the night before, and then I bring in my food as well. So it's kind of cost effective as well as what you're eating as well. Yes. And I really love taking care of my body. I pay a huge importance to my nutrition and looking after myself.
Well, you need to, as you said, your body is your tool, and that's what needs to sort of be fueled.
But I think it's contrary to what a lot of people believe about ballet dancers. I've met so many people and they're like, so do you just eat grapes? And I'm like, no, I would not look like this if I just ate grapes, There's longevity, there's a life after dance as well, so very important. Right.
Water's boiling. Have you got salt in the water?
No, not yet. Okay. So I want the water to be boiling before I put the salt in. And Italians have this saying, whoever puts salt in the water has to put the pasta in, so you've salted it.
Love stuff like that.
Yes.
So whoever salts it puts the pasta in. Love that.
Exactly. Okay. So we want this pan to be pretty hot, and we put in our sofrito, which is what makes the house smell so good.
Which is the roughly chopped garlic and the...
That is the good one. Yeah.
The roughly chopped garlic and the roughly chopped parsley.
And the roughly chopped parsley, exactly.
So no oil in the pan?
Yes. Oil in the pan first.
Right.
Nice extra virgin olive oil.
Just to cover the base.
Generous.
Yeah.
Rough chopped parsley goes in.
Love how much you put in.
Yes.
Love that. So it's snappy
Again,
and crackly.
I'm really bad at measuring anything, so
Yeah.
I'm kind of just, whatever works. We've got our garlic.
Yep.
And we've got our chili flakes.
Are you quite a fan of chili? Yes, you are.
Yes.
About a
but don't worry. This will absolutely kind of break down. And then we have around half a glass of
So just frying off the parsley
white
and
wine.
the garlic and the chili in about 2 tablespoons of olive oil for about a minute.
exactly.
And you're going in with half a glass of white wine. Yum.
And once that kind of warms up a little bit, we will add our clams.
Were you, when your husband cooked this dish for you, were you a couple? Was this the dish that wooed you?
This was what won me over. We were a couple,
Okay.
yes. And he said that this was one of his favourite dishes. And I thought, well, I definitely need to know how to make that one. So
I've never cooked it like this before. So This is good.
really?
Yeah.
Okay. Fascinating. Okay,
So-
I'm interested to hear how you would cook it.
Clams are in.
Clams
Chunky
are
clams.
in.
About, you say a kilo clams.
Kilo clams,
Yeah.
exactly. So make sure the heat is high.
Turn the heat right up.
Okay, and then we cover and then leave that for about kind of 2 to 3 minutes until all the clams open up.
Yeah.
And every so often I'll just give them like a little swirl around
And
without
lots
shaking
of
them.
sand did come away in that bowl.
Yes, exactly. So that's really, really reassuring. In the meantime, because you are so good at chopping,
Right.
can I ask you to chop up these garlics?
How do you want this done?
please?
Really, really small?
I mean, yeah, finely chopped would be perfect.
I mean, this is 8 cloves of garlic to feed.
yes, exactly. I mean,
think this is good.
everything that's gone in there is just flavour and base.
Yeah.
Everything that we're working on now is what we will be eating.
I love this.
I love garlic, so again, this dish I've really personalised to like my taste. So it'll be interesting to see what you think.
This is a very tiny knife that I'm with.
Yeah,
That's a
well,
big one.
you like the big one. Use the big
I
one.
do like the big one. Thank you. So Vongole, I've cooked it. Like, I love that you've cooked this kind of liquid out with the clams.
Yes.
I think I would have just always gone in with oil, garlic, so I did the garlic off,
Okay.
and added the wine. Yeah, so I love that you've done it like that because you're making the juice of the clams come into the
Exactly.
liquid.
And
yes.
that juice is gold.
Yes.
So I'll show you what we're going to do with that juice afterwards. That's what gives the flavour to the dish. Just check.
So who taught you to cook them?
So my father is an amazing chef. He cooks fantastic Persian dishes, and
Wow.
they're really intricate and they're very time consuming. So I've loved kind of watching him do that. That's incredible, Claire. Wow, you are a pro. Incredible. My mum's also a wonderful cook.
Right.
So we've always had really lovely home cooked dishes as we were growing up.
Did you say your mum was Bulgarian?
Belgian. Yeah.
Okay, wow. What an amazing mix.
I know. Persian, Belgian, born in London.
And did you always want to be a ballerina from being?
I think so. I mean, at one point I wanted to be kind of a marine biologist when I was really young. And then, yeah, ballet really took over.
And is there any dancers in your family before you?
Zero.
Wow.
Absolutely zero. Okay. Fantastic.
Right.
Looking good. So most of them have opened up.
Yeah, they look really good. Lots
Nice.
of juice in the pan.
Lots of juice.
So the
Oil.
pasta is going.
Great. So
Right.
we take that off, and now what we're going to do is so that they don't kind of overcook too much.
You've literally cooked for about 2
Add
minutes.
them exactly 2 bowls.
So much juice. Right.
And now what we're going to do is we are going to separate the clams from this juice.
Okay. So what age did you start dancing?
I started dancing around the age of, say, maybe 6
Okay.
years old. And it was started out just as a hobby. I started with gymnastics first, and then the dancing came in as a friend did it, and I wanted to do the dancing with her. And I loved it. I loved the music, the movement, it was kind of love at first sight with ballet.
These are really hot clams, but you've got Teflon fingers.
They are. I know they are really hot. Don't go dipping into the hot water too much. I can start sort of sieving that out. Actually,
does the friend still dance that you?
No, she doesn't dance anymore. But yeah, I continued with it. Claire, I'm going to help you by what we can do is.
I can use a little clam.
No, don't worry. What I'm going to do is I've got this little baby sieve, and I'm just going to move the juice.
Want me to hold?
Sure.
It smells delicious.
It's good.
Right, it's draining off that liquid.
Exactly.
Ooh, we've got loads.
So now these will cool down. It'll be a little bit easier for us to
Popping our fingers
separate.
in molten liquid.
Exactly. And what we're also doing is we're kind of feeling around for any leftover sand.
Yeah.
So we want to avoid getting any sand in our pasta.
Yeah. Oh, look at that one. That one's really got lots of sand in it.
Oh yeah. That's a really bad one. Exactly. That's what we want to avoid.
So we will avoid that bit there.
Yes. Yeah, it's released a ton of sand in there.
Yeah, we'll just go around it.
Yeah.
So I think I've never done it like this before. I've just thrown the clams in a pan.
And important to say, any that don't open,
What do we think about that one? I mean, that one is a chunky one.
It is a chunky one, but it's not really opened up. What do you think?
Let's not poison ourselves.
I always err on the side of caution, especially with any seafood. I've never had a bad experience. Let's not have one now.
No. But that is a monster.
It is a monster. Okay, amazing. I'll let you do that.
Yeah,
and then in the meantime,
I'm going to move that little bit that's got. They smell so sweet and delicious.
They do. They smell amazing. So now that the water's boiling here.
So you're salting the water,
exactly.
So you add the pasta.
I'm salting the water. Okay, so put in
I think we've got about 30 clams here.
Perfect.
There's the sofrito that we've cooked off in the pan that is done with, yeah?
Yes, that's all done. And now what I'm going to do with our special sauce here is I'm going to just sieve it a few times to make sure we get all the sand out of it.
Yeah, I think I've never ever made it so meticulously. I've just been a bit more cowboy, throwing my clams in and a bit of grit.
I mean, sometimes it's good to just be time efficient. So easy does it, and then I usually just keep an eye on what's left over at the bottom and avoid putting
which
that
there
in.
is.
You can see
about a teaspoon.
You can
of
see
sand.
that exactly, that kind of residue at the bottom. So I get rid of that, give it a quick clean.
Are you going to do it again?
And I'm going to do it again. I kind of do this process a few times. So I give this a clean as well, just to make sure. Let it settle for a bit. And then off we go again. I might do this one in the sink so that it doesn't leak.
Wow.
And every time you do it, look, there's even more residue.
Never done that before.
Yeah.
Poor people I fed Vongole to, they've all been eating the sandy
Get
residue.
rid of the sand.
Gosh, every day is a school day.
Yeah. The thing is, this, it can be a quick dish, but it can also be very time consuming if you do it like this. But I promise it will be so worth it.
Better. Yeah, so that is the third time you're sieving the liquid.
Still, see, there's slightly less.
Yeah, half a teaspoon.
Yes, I'm just going to do it one more time for good luck, and then I think we are good to go.
So in a pan next, we're going to fry this garlic off, I feel like.
Yes, so I think right now it's safe for us to put the pasta on.
Yeah.
And that needs to boil for 3/4 of the time that it says on the packet. So Italians like their pasta al dente. So it has a little bite to it.
Yes.
Do you like eating your pasta like that as well?
100%.
Nice.
How much pasta would you like to do? The curious question of how much pasta you cook.
Exactly.
It's always a conundrum.
I might make it for 4 people.
Okay.
So, what
moderate
should we say?
eaters?
Yeah, moderate eaters. I've got a little measure here. Maybe we can.
Oh, you've got one of those pasta measurers.
Let's see.
I've never used one of these.
Okay, nice.
Right.
Just want to wait for that to really boil. That will be in a few seconds.
So when you get home from work and you've had it, well, depending, I suppose, if you've got a show on.
Exactly, yeah.
So
if I have a non-show day, I'll come home from work, probably pop by the shops last minute, pick up some stuff, and it will be very protein heavy, like something like a salmon fillet or some prawns, make kind of a stir fry. That's always a very, very quick easy, nutritious dinner, but very heavy on the vegetables. I love vegetables.
Yes.
So in winter, I'll do like a lot of cabbage in the oven with paprika and things like that. I love doing leeks with breadcrumbs and parmesan.
Yum.
Broccoli, love putting paprika on everything. Garlic and paprika, it's kind of my go-to. So yeah, heavy on the veg, and then lots of protein. And then I'll either do like a bit of orzo pasta with a bit of pesto. If I have time, homemade, because my husband judges me anytime I use like a jar pesto, big time.
So
He's like, no, yes.
Okay.
You need to make it fresh. We always have some basil, on our windowsill. But yeah.
Do you go to Italy together then?
Yes, yeah, quite a bit. Yeah, which is lovely.
Yes.
I love
Always
Italy.
to Milan?
No, we've been all round. So actually, in the beauty, the good side of lockdown, we had a lot of time and we did a few road trips in Italy, which was a lot of fun. We did Venice, Umbria, Sicily, Sardinia, Puglia. Yes.
Water.
Let's
pasta.
do it. Okay. And
Pasta
let's
go
time
to-
it. I'm going to time it for 9
Have
minutes.
you salted it? No, because
I have salted it. I have salted it. We've broken the rules.
Let's burn that pasta a bit.
Fire them. Okay.
So, so if you've cooked in the evening, or he's cooked, your husband, what's your husband's name?
Ricardo.
Ricardo, of course.
Yes.
Of course he's called Ricardo.
Of course he's called Ricardo. Yes.
But then, so like, what do you do for fun if you're having the evening off, like not working?
Like, let's say it's a Saturday night. So we love making a meal. We love really like going for it. So we often like go to the butcher's, get really nice steaks. We have like a teppanyaki grill at home as well.
That?
So it's basically like a non-stick plate.
Okay.
And we then like kind of put a ton of butter on the teppanyaki grill, and we cook steaks at home there with sort of roast potatoes and then some vegetables on the side. Or we'll make a pasta like this, homemade pesto. That's kind of a regular one on rotation. Or
if you're in a show and it's got a sort of like you're in Swan Lake this summer.
Yes. The Swan Lake show, actually, we did a show last year. It was filmed and streamed live to audiences around the world.
Oh, wow.
And they're doing a re-show in cinemas.
Wow.
Yes. But we've got Alice in Wonderland coming up at the Opera House.
Okay, brilliant.
So if it was a show day,
Yes.
then what tends to happen is if my husband comes and watches me, he will rush home on his scooter.
Okay.
Start cooking up a pasta for me.
Yes.
And then by the time I'm home and we've sort of put all the flowers away and stuff, we sit down and have a little pasta together.
Do you get given lots of flowers?
Yes.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, which is amazing. And, sometimes my flat looks like a florist,
Yeah.
just vases of flowers everywhere. And then, they die and you have to clean them up, and it's quite a work.
So I read that you're the principal ballerina.
Yes.
So I don't really know anything about this. So is that the best ballerina of the...
It is the highest rank you can achieve in a ballet company, yes. And also to be a principal ballerina with the Royal Ballet it's a huge honor. And it was my dream, as soon as I realized what ballet was and kind of things like that. And it was a huge dream of mine. So I went through the Royal Ballet School called White Lodge, which is based in Richmond Park.
Right.
And it's basically like Hogwarts for ballet, because you kind of do your academics and your ballet training at the same time.
At a boarding school?
Yes, at a boarding school.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. So I went there for 4 years, from the age of 12 until the age of 16. And every year you have to audition to get to the next year. And then I auditioned to go to the upper school, which is literally opposite the Opera House in Covent Garden. And again, it's very competitive. It's very tough.
How many people get in?
Oh, good question. I mean, thousands audition, and then your year group is kind of like 17 girls.
Oh, wow.
Yes. And then, out of those 17 girls, you have one that gets in the company.
Wow.
So I was the only girl that got into the company from my year group.
And the company means you get to dance in the performances?
Yes.
Oh, wow.
And when you join the company, it's based on a ranking system.
Yeah.
So you join as what they call the corps de ballet, the body of the ballet. So those will be like the 24 swans in Swan Lake, the group dancing. And there are 2 ranks, artist and first artist. Then there's soloist and first soloist. And then there's principal.
Yes.
And it takes a lot of time to kind of work your way up the ranks. And you're kind of put through various hurdles, like, jumping in at short notice with someone for a part that you don't know, and then you've quickly done your research.
How do you do that? Is it like, so how do you do that?
I know.
Is it like learning lines, but you just learn the dance?
Exactly. Yeah. I mean, sometimes I have friends that come and watch, they say, how do you remember all of those steps? When they come and watch a full-length ballet and it's 3 hours of dancing, how do you remember all those steps? But it's practice. Yeah, gradually you start.
So where are you in your career as a ballerina? Are you at the peak of it now? Are you like...
I would say so. I mean, I always joke and say I'm kind of a middle-aged ballerina.
How old are you?
33.
Okay,
yes.
No.
So I'd say kind of typically a ballerina's longevity, it really depends on, you know, your body health, if you've been quite injury-free, the roles that you've danced as well, because different roles have a different toll on your body. If you do something that has a lot of jumping, you know, you're looking at maybe ankles and the knees being a little bit more damaged. If you do something very point work heavy, you know, probably your ankles, the men, they tend to have a lot of knee and back injuries because they're lifting us constantly.
Yes.
And typically they say that female dancers have longer careers than male dancers.
Okay.
Interesting fact.
Have you been prone to injury?
No, I've been really, really lucky. Really lucky that I've been super sort of injury-free.
Okay.
And hopefully that continues. A few, you know, aches and pains every so often, but nothing that's taken me out for a long time.
And do you have... I've looked at your Instagram bit and you've got these incredible shoes that you wear. And
yes.
I was showing my daughter who's 12 and I was like, she was just like, how do they work the shoes like that? Because they are so blunt.
They're very particular, exactly. Yes. And, you know, if you hit them on the floor, they're very noisy. And you
have they got wood in them?
You think it's wood,
right?
But it's basically papier-mâché.
Okay.
So it's kind of just layers of kind of glue and paper that create this sort of hard block that we dance on. And there are several brands of pointe shoes. So when you're a student in training, you have to kind of go through the shoes to kind of see what style of pointe shoe best fits your foot.
And do you always have to wear pointe shoes?
The majority of the time. If we do a contemporary piece, sometimes we don't need to wear pointe shoes for that.
Okay.
Okay, so in our pan, we've got our finely chopped parsley, finely chopped garlic. We get our chili back out, our olive oil, and this is for our sofrito.
Which we're cooking again.
So I
love this. This is like double sofrito.
Exactly.
Right.
So generous oil, chili goes in,
maybe
a little bit less
4
than
tablespoons of
last
oil.
Yes. I'd say half a teaspoon of chili. Then we've got our
go for it. So you don't get garlic hands. 4 cloves of garlic in with the chili and the oil.
And our parsley.
And the parsley in.
Let's leave just a hint for a bit of seasoning on top. Garnish, exactly.
There we go.
Perfect.
About a tablespoon of parsley. I'm fascinated by this double
sofrito.
You're backing it up, the flavour, in with the clams and in again with the pasta.
Exactly.
And you're cooking this near the pasta pot because assuming you're just going to go straight in.
Exactly. Yes.
Right. Yes.
Then the other thing that's very important to do is our special sauce here.
Yeah.
We want
just frying off this garlic.
Go for it.
About a minute, yeah?
Yes.
Just smelling delicious. Draining the clam juice one more time.
And then I'm just going to warm this up.
We've got half a litre of juice.
Yes. I'm just going to warm this up.
On goes the microwave.
Because we don't want to cool down our pasta when we transfer it. So we're looking at a minute and a half to go before we start transferring the pasta.
I feel like this is slick. We've cooked this slick.
Yes, we have. We've done a good job. Okay, so our clams are looking clean. That's good.
Yep.
There was definitely a really nasty little clam with a ton of sand. I hope that hasn't...
here. No, that's here.
I got it. This one.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, that's in there.
Yeah.
Debris. Okay, so...
Do
you want this clam stuff out of the microwave?
That should... Let's leave it. Let's get it really hot. This smells delicious.
It's smelling perfect.
And then important to add, again, another half glass of white wine. Half a glass.
And we've got about 300 mils of clam juice.
Yes.
In or
not just yet.
Not just yet.
Then we're going to add our pepper.
That's just bubbling away.
Yes.
The pasta, it's very organised this. It's got 17 seconds.
Perfect. And then we've got kind of a pinch of salt. I'd say 2 pinches of salt. Use the fine salt. Because it's important to not over salt it because the clams hold a lot of flavour. Okay, that's our timer.
So very al dente pasta.
Very al dente
because
pasta.
Because it's going to carry on cooking.
Exactly.
These are extraordinarily shaped tongs. They're like little fingers.
Yeah, they're very old school.
Tongs are one of those kitchen implements that, where would you be without one?
Exactly. Okay, so that's all transferred. Perfect. So
Pasta's in the
now
pot.
we start adding this golden,
Delicious liquid.
delicious liquid.
Yeah, that looks.
And
smells
it
delicious.
continues to cook the pasta.
Yes. So how long did you cook the pasta for?
9 minutes.
Again, the pasta cooking time on the packet is, longer than that. So that's
Longer
great.
than that.
Okay, this is smelling
Yes.
so good.
It's such a good
And the clams are still not in the dish because that's just
We're going to leave that for last minute. Exactly. And generous oil, so constantly just
Always.
a little top up of olive oil.
How much olive oil do you get through in a week?
A lot.
It's a lot.
I love olive oil. Yeah.
I bought you a little bottle actually of special oil. Yeah.
Oh, amazing.
It's my thing. I think it's my signature. I always arrive with olive oil.
Oh, fantastic. That makes me happy. I love good quality oil.
Yes.
Okay. So we want eventually, we'll see the liquid will start almost looking a bit creamy, although we have zero cream in there. It's just the kind of collaboration of the juices of the clams.
And the starch of the pasta.
Exactly.
Yeah, that's smelling delicious.
And there's that Italian rule of transferring the pasta, which it will include a little bit of pasta water with it,
Yes.
as opposed to draining the pasta.
Never, yeah.
Yes.
This is why we all need tongs when we cook pasta.
Yes.
Yeah, you're really cooking that for another good 2 minutes,
Yes.
aren't you, I think?
In all honesty, we probably should have cooked the pasta for maybe 8 minutes and then do this for another 2 minutes, but
I think
I think we'll be okay, nonetheless.
And it is really thickening up. Look at that.
Yes.
Honestly, I must have made vongole maybe in my life, probably 20 times,
Really?
but I've never made it like this.
Like this. Okay.
So this is great.
Okay, perfect.
I love the double sofrito.
Yes.
And I love this fierce cooking in the liquid with the clam juice.
It just kind of infuses the pasta and it is reducing quite quickly. It's absorbing into the pasta.
Also, a brave woman cooks without an apron, I've got to say.
I know, but I somehow manage to be quite good at not getting splashes.
You're in like a silk shirt. You look
I
very
know,
sort of
but the
together.
funny thing was I was going to bring my apron, but I looked at it and it was filthy and I thought, wow, I'm just going to have to brave it and just...
I feel weird if I don't wear an apron. I feel like in a panic. But I think,
What would be your go-to dish? Kind of what's your...
well, I've always said this, actually.
Really?
I just love Italian food, really.
It's so good.
I'm married to a Kiwi, but, you
Okay.
know. But Italian food is what I love cooking.
Yeah. It kind of ticks all the boxes, doesn't it? It can be healthy, it can be indulgent.
This feels indulgent.
Every region has its own, you know,
Yes.
signature dish.
So my go-to would be something like this. Mm-hmm. Or, you know, I really like Greek food.
Greek food's good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I can cook anything. I love cooking. And so, you know, and I think in food, always, like doing a double sofrito, you're just always learning something from someone. If you've got your ears open
It's
and you're
true.
open to new ideas, I think it's
Everyone has a different way.
absolutely. And the liquid is really thickening up.
Yes.
Yeah.
So I think we are close enough
I think we're
to
there.
add our clams.
Do you want this turned down?
Yes, just a hint. Perfect.
I'm going to about half. now.
Perfect.
This is going to make us want to have a sleep afterwards.
I know.
Do you know what I mean? Big bowl of pasta.
Yes, exactly.
Oh, that looks amazing.
Yes, so good. And I think at this stage we need another little dollop of oil.
I would say we've used quite a bit of oil.
We
Maybe
have.
like about 7 or 8 tablespoons.
Yes.
Yeah.
So now
It's still good for you though.
it is, and that's why I don't feel bad
Never.
using it.
We shouldn't feel
So,
bad about anything.
I think we are more or less there. We just need the clams to kind of warm up a little bit.
Yeah, that looks incredible.
Yes. Like I said, I think maybe we should have cooked the pasta for maybe 8 minutes or so rather than, but I think we'll still be
I think
fine.
it's going to be delicious.
Yeah.
I've got a sense.
Amazing. Okay. Right, let's get some
Right.
bowls.
Serving bowls.
Okay, where
Do you
are
want
our
to
tongs?
tongs?
Yes. Why don't you do it?
Do you want me to do it?
Yeah.
Okay. We can't eat all this, can we? Sure.
No. I mean, if you want to, we can.
Should we just do
a little bit?
I'm going to give some. You need to scoop some of the clams.
Yes, exactly. Yeah, we need like a little. Let's see if I've got a spoon.
A little clam spooner.
Clam spoon.
Oh, there's lots in there.
Yeah. Okay.
Right.
Perfect. Right.
Forks.
Then we need forks. We need a little bit of fresh parsley on top. Perfect. I would also do a little grind of black pepper on top.
Yes, it's good.
I love it. Okay.
Right.
Right. I'm interested to see what you think.
I can't wait. It's always that how to eat pasta elegantly.
I know. Exactly.
Especially in front of a camera.
It's going to go everywhere.
Mm-hmm.
Honest opinion.
Perfect. Perfectly seasoned. The pasta's not overcooked either.
No, it's good.
It's perfectly seasoned. And I love the fact that you get that wine, parsley, garlic, sort of like softened through the cooking process first time round, and then you get fresh at the end as well. Yeah, it's amazing.
I'm glad you
Thanks.
like it.
I will be making my Vongole lettuce from now on. Thank you.
Amazing.
Thanks for listening to this Good Food podcast. If you'd like to listen to more of our podcasts, search Good Food wherever you listen to your podcasts. For more recipes and inspiration, go to goodfood.com or download our app.